Dominique is in Atlanta. Hi, Dominique. How are you?
Hi, Dave. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
I'm so excited to be talking to you right now. I just have to say that.
Well,
and
you
I want
too.
you to know that you're the only man I can talk about in my house, and my husband doesn't get upset.
Well, I'm no threat. That's why. How can I help today?
So I have a question about a situation that we're in right now. We've been doing the Total Money Makeover for about 8 months now, and we've paid off almost $10,000 in debt.
Good for you.
However, we're in a really sticky situation right now. I sold my car. We only have one car that had a loan on it. It was my car. The balance was about $3,200, and it had a $235 monthly payment. So we decided to sell it for $6,000 and buy a cheaper car that was paid off to kind of save on that $235 on our budget.
Good. Okay.
Well, that turned into a nightmare, and this car is in a financial nightmare. It's draining everything that we have. We've only had it for about a month, and the car has stopped working 3 times already. It doesn't work at all as of last night. I've taken it to get fixed twice. I'm getting told different things about what's wrong with it, and now we're at the point, should we take it to, it's a Hyundai, so we're wondering, should we take it to the Hyundai dealership and have them fix it? But they're saying it's going to be $120 per hour just to do a diagnostics, not even to fix the car. And we just don't have that money, and I just don't know what to do. We have almost no money left in our emergency account because of this and another emergency we had, and we're just really stuck in a hard place right now.
Okay. So you paid off $10,000 how fast?
In 8 months.
Very good. Okay.
Thank you.
That's a lot more than $1,000 a month, right?
Yes.
Okay. And so just stop paying extra on your debt until we get this car thing solved. Okay. And let's just pour some money on this car until we get it either fixed or sold. You may have bought a bad car. I don't know. Okay. Now, there's 2 types of things that happen when a car breaks. There's the actual breakdown and the actual repair, and there's a part where you get really pissed off about your car being broken. And sometimes when my car's broken, it feels like it's a $10,000 repair because I'm so mad because I'm stuck and I can't go where I want to go. And when it was really a $100 repair, but in my mind it felt like it was $10,000. So what is wrong with your car?
I'm not sure. I took it back to we bought it from a repo company. We took it there to get replaced. They said it was the crank fuel sensor, which was keeping the car from turning on. He fixed that. It worked for one day. The car stopped working the next day.
What's wrong with it now?
To another mechanic, and he said all it needed was the key to be reprogrammed because the anti-theft system is kind of wanky right now. So he did that. Car worked for one day. Car doesn't work the next day.
Okay.
So that's where we are right now.
So that mechanic was wrong. Take it back to him again and say you were wrong. And tell me what's really wrong with this car. Part of fixing a car is it's like it's like diagnosing when you're sick. It's a little bit of an imperfect science. You sometimes you have to work on 1 or 2 things and rule them out and then move on down the line. It's not, these guys aren't car whisperers. They can't look at it and tell you exactly what's wrong with it every time. They think they know. But so far it hasn't sunk you. They reprogrammed a key and put one little switch on it. What was the cost on those 2 things?
To reprogram the key was $100.
Yeah.
Yeah, we paid $20 to get another key from Hyundai. So we're at about $300 in car repairs.
Okay, that doesn't exactly sink you. Whoa. So you're exaggerating.
No, well,
$300 doesn't sink you when you got rid of a $235 payment you used to have.
But Dave, the thing is, we don't have any money in our emergency account. And
well, then that's the problem. You shouldn't be paying extra on your debt. You're supposed to have $1,000 in your starter emergency fund. $300 shouldn't drain $1,000.
We did have $1,000, but we had an emergency last month that took the money out.
But that wasn't anything to do with this car.
Yes.
Okay, so you're laying all of the emotion on this car because you don't really like the car. And I'm okay with it.
I love the car. I want to keep the car. It's actually a really good car, and I can't believe we got the car for that cheap outside of the fact that it doesn't start right now. I want to keep the car, and I want to fix the car. I told my husband
$300 is not. You told me this car was breaking you. $300 did not break you.
But we don't know what's wrong with it, though, Dave. That's the problem. Because we don't have any money right now. I don't know what to do.
Take it back to the guy that did the key for $100 and tell him it didn't do it. and let him look at it and try to figure out what it is. Maybe another $300 fixes it. But in the meantime, you got rid of a $235 payment, and so far you've only spent $300 getting this car almost working, and yet it's not working. Spend the money to get the car working. Stop paying extra on your debt until you get the car working. Don't take it to Hyundai for $120 an hour to figure out what's wrong when all you've done is spend $300 to start with. You're overreacting. Calm down. The car's just broken. You're mad, and I don't blame you. I told you that earlier. When my car's broke, I get mad. I don't like it, and I want to just get rid of the stupid thing. But you don't have the money to do that. You need to just go spend $200 or $300 and get it fixed. You don't have a $235 payment anymore, so there's room in your budget. And you've been paying off $1,000 a month in excess of that in debt, so there's room in your budget to spend $1,000 a month on this car and never go into debt, and really never, put you any further behind than you were. You're still ahead. If you spend $1,000 this month instead of reducing debt by $1,000, you're still ahead on this car. And I doubt it's going to take $1,000 to get the car running. So just calm down.